it's all because we all are hearing from one side. Please, you guys are not sharing this video. Power tap. Power tap. Please, power tap. Share this live broadcast. Please, let me share myself out. Please share this live broadcast. I want you to invite the people living in grass. I want you to invite people as well. Invite my family members, my wife's family member in this broadcast. I know so many of them will be disappointed on this broadcast I'm about to make right now, but you can't keep on tarnishing my image and you expect me to just keep quiet. I am coming from somewhere. My people, the main reason why I am here on this live broadcast, please invite Choose Promise in this live broadcast. It's very, very important. I know you all have been seeing so many negative comments, so many bad comments on my platform, and I know you all have every reason and every right to be angry, because nobody that they will frame those kind of horrible allegations and the person will not react. I know you guys are reacting based on the love you have for KO family. But one thing I want to let you guys know on this blue app, not everything you see on social media is real. So many things, so many people on social media, so many family on social media are living a very fake life. The major reason why I'm doing this live broadcast is I don't want to carry burden. I have to leave somebody behind if I want to grow. Because all these allegations being levied on one person is so much for me to deny. And if not because a child is involved, I would have laid a course on some allegation and post it on social media. I'm not trying to say that everything my wife has said is all lies, but there are some things that she said on her broadcast that are not truths. I know it's going to come to this extent. I am going to let you guys know how I got myself deported back to Nigeria. I am not ashamed of it. A living dog is better than a dead lion. It got to a time I almost committed suicide in the city of Austria. But I am not going there. And with time, I am going to be playing voice records to prove my innocence, to prove that I am innocent, because this whole allegation, I saw it coming. When I started having record, most of you will say, why recording your family, why recording your wife, why recording anybody? Yes, I have a reason why I record. I have some record. The major reason why I have some record is the things my wife said, that she's going to use my daughter to put me in jail in Austria. And all these things, you are going to see it on this live broadcast, because one thing my wife knows how to do is anytime we are having misunderstanding, she brings everything out. She brings it to the children, and the children start, brainwash the children for the children to join. But that is not the major reason why I am here. I am here to make an apology to the people I have wronged, knowingly and unknowingly. We never had an open confrontation. It is all because of my wife's attitude. And if you guys see, I posted it on KO Family Production, that it is like my wife is either depressed or having a bipolar. And that is why me, on my own, I'll do everything possible best for me to see what I can do in regards to that. I still love my wife so much. I love her to the moon. But in a way, so those records will be coming lately when I come on this live broadcast to tell you guys how I got myself deported back to Nigeria without a dime. The 27,000 euro you have been hearing on social media, it is all a scam and it is fake. All those figures they are calling, saying all is because of driver license or whatever, those things are live from the pit of hell. Those ones that are telling you about that it was difficult for me to have my German certificate, it was a lie from the pit of hell. I've gotten my German certificate. It's close to going to 2 years. I got my German certificate after I got married. I went to the German school. Within a month and 2 months, I got my German certificate. I know how to speak Dutch a little bit. I can defend myself anytime, any day. My apology goes to first, my wonderful family, my father and my mother. I am so sorry for the shame I have brought to you guys, because this thing my wife is behaving on social media is uncalled for, because I am not the only child you people have. I know that it is not my fault. You all know that I have tried and I have done my best to make sure that my home remains happy. I am so sorry to my brothers. I am so sorry to my sisters, my cousin, my relative. Please have a space in your house and forgive me. And my second apology goes to my in-laws, my sister-in-laws, my brother-in-laws, and everything. I know that in the past, we had little misunderstanding just because of my wife. Because my wife has this attitude. Anytime she's having misunderstanding with anybody, she wants you to join her. If you don't join her, you are in problem. I am coming to that. So please, my in-law, I know you guys have been talking to me to calm down, but you see, the media does not forget anything. If I don't come out with evidence and proof to debunk everything my wife is saying, the whole world will crucify me for that, and they will condemn me bitterly for that. I've been covering this shame and disgrace. I've been trying to cover up all our mess, but she refused to concur. She's using me to get self-pity, to get view, just to run her page. You all know we built KO Family Program together. As you all know, I can't post videos here. I am not an admin here, but that is not my topic for today. So my in-laws, please, I am truly sorry for all and everything. And my another apology goes to Mr. Valentine. Please, my brother, you are a boss to me. We never had any misunderstanding at all. It was all because of my wife. I have issue with you. And that thing she said on her broadcast, I am still considering it. The only way I can exonerate myself in that issue is to lay a curse, because I, Eliab Osifo, is innocent of that. Please, my brother, the wife of Mr. Valentine, Ruthie Space, please, I beg you in the name of God Almighty, forgive me. If there's any way I have erred against you, please, I beg you in the name of God Almighty, find a space in your heart and forgive me. And my another apology goes to my godfather, the godfather of grass, which is Mr. Richie Usainti Erameokin. Please, my father, please and please try and forgive me. My wife had an encounter with this family. This man was the father of the day in my wedding. This man played a very, very important part, he played a very, very important role in my family. He did all and everything. Even the wife as well, Mrs. Enfina Usainti, played a very vital role in our wedding. But my wife, for who she is, they were on a group message. My wife insulted the woman, and at the end of the day, before you know what was happening, they were having misunderstanding. Just because she does not listen to anybody, she believes in herself. She believes in her gods. One thing about my wife is she doesn't let anything go. Forget about what you see on social media. Everything you see her acting on social media, I'm telling you categorically, I'm the husband. They are all 100% fake. My wife went to this Richie shop because this man is having an African shop. This man is highly respected. My wife went to the African shop and they told her to leave the shop. She drove out of the shop. She called me. I said, please, my wife, don't go back to that shop. That was how my wife went to the shop and forced this family, injured the woman. They had a very, very high fight that the police got involved. They went to court. Till today, me and this man and the family, we are enemies. I am using this medium to beg you, Irame, Mr. Osayanti, I will call you after this live broadcast. Mr. Valentine, I will call you after this live broadcast to apologize to you formally. But since I am on here, I said, let me do it first on here. There are so many things you guys have to know about my wife that you guys haven't known. In grass, if you want to know the truth about her, in grass, people will tell you about her in grass. I still want to apologize to Mrs. Eweka, Jessica Eweka. Madam, we never had a misunderstanding before. Me and you not quarrel at all. Now, just because of our issue, drag me into your matter. So please and please, if there's any way I've held against you, please look for a space in your heart and forgive me. I still want to apologize to Kuvuki. Me and you not get any issue, my in-law. I see how you handle your home. I see that you are a man that doesn't take any shit. I see that you are a man of your words. I know that the major reason why you got yourself out from us is because you don't want somebody to control you from a distance. So please, my brother, I don't have any problem with you. Try and forgive me. And so many people that I have hurt just because of my wife. I beg you in the name of God Almighty, please try and forgive me. It was not in my making. It was not in my making at all. I will let you guys know what I suffered. What I suffered. What I suffered in the hands of my wife. And when I tell you, you will not believe. But when I bring evidence, you will be amazed and say, is this the kind of person that is motivating me? Is this the kind of person that is talking to me? There are so many things you have to know about my wife. There are 1001 things you have to know about her, because if you know it about her, nobody will want to associate herself with her. There's this habit, because my next video is going to be from the starting. There's this habit that she has been exhibiting. This character that she has been exhibiting, I have been trying to tell her to stop. But she refused to stop this attitude. Like 3 different attitudes I'm going to play on social media that you guys are going to be amazed that she exhibits. But I tried telling her, involving people to talk to her becomes a big problem. I have it on record. And there are so many allegations she has framed me with. With that one has not even come out on social media. I don't like what I hate. I don't like a situation whereby a mother cannot put the children into consideration in anything she's doing, all because of money. I don't like a desperate human being, whereby you forget about the welfare of your kids and destroying them indirectly or directly. And I am going to do something about it. Despite the fact I'm in Nigeria, I am going to do something about it. You cannot destroy the future of our children just because of your selfish interest. And I'm going to bring that with evidence and proof. And I still wrote Mr. Chu's promise. I am here to apologize to you, my brother, my friend. There are so many things you have to know about Valery and Chu's promise. I tried to cover up. I was speechless. Chu's promise did everything he got to do as a man. Because I could remember vividly everything Chu's promise have said, or what they have said about Chu's promise is 100% truth. Because I was with my wife when Chu's promise called her. Let her lay a cause and summon me. I am going to represent there. When Chu's promise called her and said that I am the father, and she cannot deny that, she cannot swear that she doesn't know that Chu's promise is not the father of Valery. Let her call this in, blogger call this in, let her go and lay a cause. I will be there. I am in Nigeria. Even if she's not in Nigeria, I will go and represent. Chu's promise called, and my wife told him that, please, you stay I will do it while we are having communication, so that when I do it, then you will come in. That was the understanding they had. And even when I try to talk to my wife, forget about this thing. You know, this man talked to you, but she refused. There are so many things that we all have to know about the Mabel of KO family. She's very, very feel of, she's very too pretend, she pretends too much. And as well, Sam Chris is one of the person that destroyed my home. There are so many people because of his selfish interest. A single father with more than 4 baby mama. In my next video, I am going to discuss about that, and I'm going to place this picture on this live broadcast. So please, and please, I beg in the name of God Almighty, don't believe everything she has said. Everything she has said, she's just trying to chase cloud. She's just trying to get cheap popularity. She's just trying to just make something out of nothing. Because how dare on earth will you lay so many allegations on one person, and you are still there with this person? My people, you will be so shocked with the mystery I'll be coming out on this media, and you will know the true color of my wife, Mabel Osifo, because she is who she is. You see everything. You know, I just allow her, I just let her to display her stupidity outside. That is why I'll be coming out and telling you guys that it might be a prank, it might be a content, and as well, it might be a reality. Yes, I still stand by that word that it might be a prank, it might be a content, it might be a reality, because so many of you will feel that it's a prank. And so many of you as well will learn from all this issue that is happening in KO family. Lo and behold, not all that glitter is gold. There are so many things that need to be unveiled on this social media. And when it's unveiled, the social media will be amazed. Then you will know that before you make someone your mentor, you have to think wise. I know so many people around my wife will know what I'm saying is true, 100% truth. And I'm still going to tell you so many things, how we started, before we started, and everything. I am still going to let you know. You guys are just commenting just because of what you heard. But when you hear what your madam is doing, you will be shocked. So my people, don't be in a hurry to judge. Don't be in a hurry to conclude anything at all. Because the truth is about to be unfolded on social media. And I will not hesitate not to post it on social media. I'm going to post it because you guys know her voice very well. It will look as if I am lying or trying to frame her according to her language, always blackmailing her. That is her language, blackmail, blackmail, blackmail. My people, I will tell you that I will still come and tell you guys how much and with the record we have made on social media. I will let you know the impact I have contributed in her life. She will not tell me but that for the past 7 years I have met her, it is a setback. It is a big lie. I'm still going to let you know when I met her, that is the only house, the house that she's living now, that is the only house she was having. But ever since I've been in her life, I was able, with my contribution, with my hard work, with my instincts, with everything I have, every effort I have, I put it on one basket by making her to grow. Now today, she can brag on social media that she is the owner of 4 houses in Europe. But I made that possible. And I'm going to bring that with evidence and proof. So please and please and please, I beg you in the name of God Almighty, I am not angry of the people with bad or negative comments. I am not angry with some presenter I see taking the video, analyzing it in their own way. But I am telling you, lo and behold, that not everything you had her saying is 100% right. She's just trying to exonerate herself. She's just trying to cover up her shame. That is why you see her coming out. The attitude you see her exhibiting, just imagine a woman, a wife, no matter how stupid, no matter how the husband be, you come out on a daily basis for the past 2 months, insulting your husband, saying all sorts of things about your husband, and insulting your mother-in-law, insulting your family-in-law. Who does that? Every reasonable human being will know that that person is either that person is depressed or having a bipolar disorder. So please and please and please, I'll be coming on a daily basis, and as well, I will use my own experience to motivate most men in Europe. Please and please, plan and work for yourself. I am not saying it, I don't mean bad when I am saying so, because I am a living witness. Because the mentality I had then, the mentality I was having is I was carried away with love. And I believe in this ideology of laying all my eggs on one basket and watch it carefully, which that is what I did. I laid all my eggs on one basket and I watched it carefully. But at the end of the day, it turns out to be something else. So not everybody you do this kind of thing with that will turn the other way around. Some will favor you. But as a man, always have plan B. And this is the major reason why most of my friends will not be happy with me. This is the major reason why most of my family members will not be happy with me, because all these things, they saw it coming. They saw it coming. This is a woman that the first time I am coming on this live broadcast, Grass can testify to all these things I am saying. Do you know how many times I have slept in the streets of Austria? Do you know how many times 1 a.m., 2 a.m., my wife has pushed me out just because the house belongs to her? The first time she pushed me out, the person I went to see to stay in his house, do you know that my wife Mabel went to where that person is hustling in the supermarket and gave that guy 3 hot slaps? All those things will be coming. All those things will be coming with evidence and proof. So please, she is a person that when she comes out with a pity face. She's an actress. She comes out, she cries. All her cries, they are all crocodile tears. Cut this part. You see all those crying when she cried for Choose Promise Matter, they are all crocodile tears. All those things that you see on social media is 100% wrong. And I'm still going to tell you about the husband before I met her, Dacia, what she has done to Dacia. And I'm still going to, there are so many videos, so many voice records. Even to the extent, my wife has used Dacia, my daughter. When I mean my daughter, not my biological daughter, but she's my daughter, against me. The voice record, everything is there. I'm not talking about the elderly ones that she has used against me. I have a video, I have a screen record of my wife calling Munachi my daughter, my biological daughter, and tell Munachi to call me by name earlier. And I believe if I contact a social worker, I believe I prefer my daughter is being given to a social worker than being with my wife, Mabel. There are so many things she has pushed me to the wall that I'm going to exhaust every strength I have to make sure that my children that are living there are okay. Because this thing that she's doing on social media, it is not right at all. I have never seen any woman, I've never seen any presenter trading their kids all because of money. The children fail to concentrate in school. All they do is acting. I'm still going to tell you, even eat 2 square meal. Anytime you see her coming on social media to cook, you know that day, na ceremony for the house when they cook. So they have to go to social media. All those things, I'm going to bring it out with evidence and proof. So there are so many things that I'm going to come out on this social media to say, because you can't keep on tarnishing my image. You can't keep on bringing my reputation down. You can't keep on using me to chase clout. You can't keep on using me to make money just because of your selfish interest. And you are doing this, you are not trading with caution. And I believe that nobody will say that I haven't gotten enough patience. Have gotten enough patience. And my people, please, you guys will be so disappointed at me. Nothing will happen to my children. Nothing at all, because there's some kind of allegation that you cannot deny. And what you need to do is to lay a course. Yes, I am a Christian, but as well, I am a traditional man. Because there are some certain allegations that you cannot deny. The only way for you to deny that kind of allegation is to lay a course. And I have already told the family member, I have begged them. I said, this kind of allegation your sister is giving to me on media, the only way for me to exonerate it is to lay a course, of which, if care is not taken, I'll do that and I'll post it on social media. She has to return the course if she knows that what she's saying is a lie. But if she believes that what she's saying is true, then let her leave the course, let the course work. But I'm going to make sure that that course, God forbid, will not affect my children. Because what she's doing, she's just trying to make me to just commit my book by myself. No woman does that. No woman does that to the husband on social media. I have not seen it. Even the women, I felt that they don't have manners. They do not have manners of approach. I think they do not get sense. But none of them have done such. What many allegations, Vera will see this video. I have never contacted Vera for once. I don't know Vera don't know me. But she has given me the allegation that I was the one that sent Vera message. And if care is not taken, I've said it, I'm going to lay a course. So I'll be coming on a daily basis with different proof and evidence that Mabel is not who you see her to be. Forget about her crocodile tears. Forget about her self-pity. There are so many dirty attitudes. Mabel do exhibit. And I'm going to bring all those attitudes with evidence and proof. And Sam Chris, congratulations. I am not there. You can have her. Be the father. Be everything. But you should be ashamed of yourself. I am going to put on my next 2 videos, I am going to put your picture and you are going to go viral. I'm going to drag all your baby mamas. I'm going to drag all your kids into this issue. Because they will as well let them talk to you. Because you cannot go, because as far as I'm concerned, we are still married. My wife has not returned the bride price. And she has not divorced. And guys, let me tell you something. The major reason why my wife doesn't want to divorce me for now, she's done with the relationship, she's done with the marriage. She has gotten somebody else. That is just a fact. Let her continue. But she has to do the needful, that our traditional will work against him. How dare on earth will a married woman will be behaving such, all because of content? Are you trying to tell me it's all because of content she's doing that? If it's all because of content, as a man, will you tolerate that kind of attitude? It's a question for you to ask yourself. There are so many things, 1001 things that you have to know about her. Like those things that she said about the document issue, how I did this, how I did that, how I did that. They are all fake. Earlier, I sacrificed my document, my Italian document, for Mabel. The people, we entered Italy together. Most of them have gone to Nigeria twice. If you guys see that the guy I celebrated on the media, I celebrated on the media. It's his birthday yesterday. We came to Europe the same day. We do the same thing. I was doing streets before I met my wife. My family can attest to this. I am saying this when I mean I was doing street. They don't know I was doing street, but I was sending things home. I was doing things. I was in camp when I sent a bus to Nigeria. I was in camp. But ever since I got into the life of my wife, I never sent anything. Everything I have worked so hard for is in Austria. All those things that you guys are saying, I borrowed money for tickets to fly myself back to Nigeria. Cut this part. I say this thing without no fear or favor. I say this thing before God and man because I believe in God Almighty. And I believe in karma. And I believe in nemesis. I don't believe in coming to lie on somebody just to make people feel pity for me. What I do, I will say it. And what I did not do, I will still say it. Nobody is going to, just like the way I came before. I said I own no man, no explanation. That was what I said in my previous video. That everything that she has said, I don't want to argue anything. But when they say too much of everything is bad, you keep on coming out on social media on a daily basis to start talking to me, to start insulting me, to start, bringing me down. You are not bringing me down. You are as well bringing yourself down. Because they say charity begins at home. The family members knows her. People that are close to her knows her. My family members knows her. They are not surprised. All these things that she is doing on social media, nobody is surprised with it. I'm still going to let you know, I've said it before, how he sent the father of Dacia to prison, how he brought a white man, all those things. I'm going to be cutting it and I'm going to be saying it on my live broadcast. And anything I say on this live broadcast, let her go and lay a course. I will be there. Because I'm not going to say anything but the truth. So I am innocent of this whole allegation she has levied against me. I am 100% innocent. Mabel, my wife, is not who she is. She's not the way she pretends it to be. And mind you, mark this thing, she's still going to drag our kids into this saga. Yes, don't be surprised that when later in the day you see my children making video against me. Don't be surprised. These things are things that you're going to see in the nearest future. So I am not too surprised, because what happened for Peter's house will surely happen for Paul's house. She's already felt, even the family, the children, that she doesn't have a family. Yes, she doesn't have a family according to her. That is how she says, because she hates it in a scenario whereby somebody tells her the truth, and anybody that tells her the truth becomes her enemy. Because you can't keep on disgracing yourself, and as well you are as well disgracing your family members too. People that are so super proud of you, people that believe in you, people that have shared you out, send you to people that this is my sister, this is, they are so super proud of her, seeing their sister misbehaving on social media like someone that has bipolar or that someone that is depressed. It's not so, not that kind of thing. Now people not they want to attach yourself with those kind of things. So this shame and disgrace you have brought to yourself, you have not only brought it to yourself, you have as well brought it to your family too. Because nobody will see their sister behave the way she's behaving on social media, and they will still duper proud of her. She should be ashamed of herself. Why being married, having something, or I don't really know, to be saying on social media, I did this. You should be ashamed of yourself, my dear. You should be ashamed of yourself. So there are so many things we have to know about Mabel. The attitude she has been exhibiting that I told her to stop, that aggravated all these things. All these things, you are going to hear it on a voice record. Because ever since she told me that she is going to use Michelle to send me to jail, that was why I was keeping some evidence and proof. In case we get to court, that is the only way to exonerate myself, because I know I have been living like an outcast in that house. Forget about what you see on social media. Forget about the fake life you see on social media. Forget about whatsoever you see are acting on social media. I've said it before that most of those things that made most of you to love my wife is, I sold my reputation, I sold my dignity, I sold my pride, and I sold everything just, for us to grow. But at the end of the day, it turned the other way around. Those things acting on social media, that is a prank, my wife doesn't know about it, this and that, issue, all those things will still be coming on the platform. She knows 100% about all those things. So you guys seeing all those things, you say, what kind of woman is this? Oh my God, what kind of person is this? You guys begin to fall in love. I tell you the truth, all those things are fake. I took the whole bad name. I carry everything upon myself as a man. But lo and behold, at the end of the day, they render me, or she render me, my enemy, useless. But one thing I will let you know is that you cannot kill my vibe. You can never kill my vibe. As far as the Lord liveth, as far as the Lord liveth, as far as the thought I have for you is of good, not of evil. As far as I don't have any other hidden motive, God Almighty is going to exonerate me and prove himself that he is God. He is not a man. So many people have called me. So many people sent me friend requests. Even people I've even spoken to for more than 20 years have been calling me. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? I could not pick their call. They said they don't know you to be that kind of person. How come? What happened? I said, please. I said, when the time is due, I will speak. I will speak. The same thing that happens to the father of Michelle, that was the same thing my wife was expecting to happen to me. In my next video, I am going to be bringing out gradually. I'm going to be bringing out with evidence and proof. So please, and please, don't believe whatsoever she's saying on her platform. Don't believe whatsoever she's saying on her platform. She's just trying to chase cloud. She's just trying to get self-pity. She's just trying to look for a way to clean her mess. If you want to know the truth about my wife, contact people in grass. She doesn't have one person as a friend. Please, people in grass, I beg you in the name of God Almighty, people living in grass, please, I beg you, I'm on my nails. Mr. Richie Osaenti, Mr. Valentine, and the rest, Jessica Eweka, Lady One, every other person, please, I beg you in the name of God Almighty, please, you guys should forgive me. Because as at that point I was in Austria, I was in a cage. I was living in bondage. You guys will not understand. I was really living in bondage. My life all through in Austria was living a hell. I will tell you most of the time after we finish live video what happens to me. There are so many things I am going to tell you guys on this live broadcast because too much of everything is bad. Please guys, share this video, follow Melia, support me. I have star button here. I have subscription and as well support KO production, so that we can grow together. Because I came to Nigeria empty-handed. After a man that has made over 200,000 euro in Europe is now in Nigeria stranded. But all the same, I give God all the glory. A living dog is always better than a dead lion. And there are so many things that you have to know about my wife, Mabel. And my next video, I'm going to be playing a voice record for you guys on how it all started. I'll be playing a voice record. Thank you so much for joining this live broadcast. Love is still a beautiful thing when you love the right person, when you are not self-centered, when you are not greedy. It's a beautiful thing. But people always